In V2K, they want me to go on a bit more about like the active, like the sexual encounters that they're married to these wives. As I say, they're kind of making a mockery of marriage, you know, like because they just want to be seen as normal to the world, but they're definitely marriages that are far from normal. You know, like they've got like multiple other people on the side. They're having sex in V2K as well. They're not only having sexual sex, you know, sex with other people in you know, in the Masons and stuff in physical life, but they're actually doing it in spiritual, kind of astral projection V2K style. And not only that, the ones that can be, they're all at different levels. There's some of the energy vampires, you know, who believe in denial. You know, they actually deny, you know, like their husbands or, you know, wives of actually getting gratification. Some can't get near each other even if they're married, you know, some are like bloodletting, as like I says about Tom York. His wife bloodlets with him. He has torture. They're kind of used in satanic rituals, you know, like I've been kind of on the end of those satanic rituals when in V2K quite often, you know, it's like a demonic heat where they enjoy your pain, because I'm in pain now, you know, and they're actually getting off sexually on your pain, and you can feel like loads of heartbeats running through you, and it's like super dark. I mean, I don't know if there's any like legs to this dark feeling, or whether it's just, you know, some sort of program they've come up with, you know, like to make it seem satanic. They can use all sorts of vibrations and, you know, all sorts of sound and, you know, like energy. As I say, they can play with your feelings, you know, like in V2K, and replicate them. You know, like I've been part of the satanic ritual, you know, without even trying, just like existing and being hooked onto their evil network. I can't really think of anything else. I know that Madonna's like a class A witch, you know, like she, you know, is quite violent towards people in V2K. She can hold down people with sorcery. Like Tom York is actually involved with her. You know, like I just feel like he's like got a gravital pull on him, you know, like he's literally her slave. So, you know, this is what I've been led to believe. You know, obviously the truth will come out eventually. But, you know, like God said, called her the Serpent Queen. You know, like she's under this thing that she can get energy from the beast, you know, like Satan, you know, like to do her bidding, and like she's higher than anyone else. And like it's like the woman of Revelation 12, and, you know, like the beast, you know, the dragon. It's like that kind of feeling, you know. I do believe that I'm part of a catastrophic event, because God's led me to believe, you know, that I'm playing my part. You know, like this Jerusalem thing, you know, like when Israel is in peril, Christ will come, and I feel like God is coming back in that kind of form, you know, like it just feels a struggle at the moment, because it feels like people are kind of just trying to ignore them, you know, like doing not what I'm doing, you know, like just getting on with each day, but it's so super dark with the pain. It's like they're resonating in my hips now in the morning. It's really horrible, deep grinding pain, and in my back. They're trying everything to maim me, you know, even though I look normal, it's to tears point. But they haven't drowned me yet, so I'm still going. You know, I don't know if God's gonna like correct them with like disasters or whatever, or like they're gonna arrive at it themselves. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know we're on the edge of a calling, and like something's gonna tip over the edge. So that's just to reiterate that, you know, like these people, although they have like their glossy magazine look and they look happy, but they're not. You know, they're involved in like some heavy satanic rituals, no, willingly and unwillingly, you know, and like it's pretty evil. And these people are going to be brought to justice.